live on our Facebook page and our YouTube page. They are available in English and in Spanish after we are here live at 3. So if you can't be with us live at 3, those are always accessible to you if you want to watch later and share them with friends or family or anybody. I'm Gabe Charles. I am the Civic Engagement Manager with SOC, and I'm really glad to be here with you on Civic Engagement Day. As you all know, Mondays are now devoted to civic engagement topics, so we're always happy to be here with you. Our staff and platforms are all available to you, minus in person, because we are still trying to maintain safety and are working virtually and not doing any kinds of activities in person. But you can call us at 414-672-8090. You can email us at soc@socmilwaukee.org. Or you can check out our website that also has tons of information and resources that you all can learn more about. Also, we want to encourage everyone to be filling out our SOC survey. That's always available to you in the comment section. You know that we love your feedback. We want to know if this is useful for you. We want to know what topics you want us to cover. And we just want this to be the best experience that it can be for all of you viewers out there. So if there's anything you want to let us know, or if you want to let us know that you're doing a good job, whatever it might be, good or bad, please let us know in the SOC survey that is available in the comments. The link always shows up in the comments. Also, like I said, we are all working virtually from home at SOC, so that is why you see me on the screen without a mask. If I were working at the office around other people, I would absolutely be wearing a mask and adhering to the guidelines of social distancing and just doing all that I can to stay safe. So we hope that all of you are doing that as well. I would love to know who's here today. So as you know, we can see how many people are watching, but we can't see who. So I would love to see a smiley face, a hello, a like, a heart, whatever it might be, to let us know that you're here watching and that you're present with us. So go ahead and give us something in the comments, and just a hello if you want to do that. I also just want to share a disclaimer for everybody that the views and opinions shared today do not necessarily reflect those of SOC. You all know that there are certain things we can talk about and certain things we can't. So we just make sure to give that disclaimer. So as I mentioned, today is Civic Engagement Day. We are going to be revisiting an interview that I had with Alderwoman Marina Dimitrijevic a couple months ago, where she was talking about the SafeVote program. And as we all know, that is still something that's ongoing and will be ongoing until the November election on November 3rd. So I just wanted to revisit that interview and to give you all some updates on that SafeVote program in between me talking with her. So that's going to be Alderwoman Marina Dimitrijevic is who the interview was with, and I'll start that for you all in just a second. She also talks about the Public Safety and Health Committee and the role that has played. And we know there's a lot of ongoing resolutions that are going to be discussed in the Public Safety and Health Committee. So that's definitely relevant as well. And I will also provide some updates about that as well in between the recorded interview. Also keep in mind the rest of the week. Tomorrow we're going to hear from Dr. Arana from the 16th Street Community Health Clinic. Wednesday we're going to hear from Ms. Sobre about the Fire and Police Commission. Thursday we're going to have a visit from Dr. Kowalik. And Friday, Jesus Salas and Carmen Cabrera are going to be on with us. So we've got a packed week for you all as usual, and we hope that you tune in with us every day this week or watch them whenever you're able after 3 p.m. So with that, like I said, I am going to be sharing an interview that I had with Alderwoman Marina Dimitrijevic a couple months ago that talks about the SafeVote program and a couple other things. So I'm just going to play that for you now, and we'll be back with you shortly in 5 minutes in between the interview.
Y vuelvo
yeah, so how about, for the record, I think it's very important for everyone to know how to pronounce people's names. So how about you let us know exactly how to say it, because I have heard multiple different pronunciations.
Puede explicar, es muy importante.
Well, that's why most people just call me
¿Cómo
Marina,
digamos su nombre, por favor?
Okay.
Porque he escuchado diferentes versiones.
It's a challenge. It's Dimitrijevic.
Por eso muchos me dicen Marina,
So,
nada
Marina
más. Y eso está bien.
Dimitrijevic. The J is like a
Yo
Y.
sé que es un reto.
Yeah, my father came here from Serbia.
Marina Dimitrijevic. La J es
well,
como
continuing like that, how about you just tell us a little bit about yourself, about your role as alderwoman, and maybe even a little bit about what made you want to move from the county board and to serve on the common council,
acerca de su papel como concejala.
Oh, for sure. So good afternoon, everybody.
Y un poco acerca de por qué cambió su trabajo.
Elected alderwoman for District 14,
sí, claro, pues buenas tardes a todos.
Near Southside
Yo soy Marina Dimitrijevic. Soy la concejala elegida para el Distrito 14 aquí en el lado sur, al lado de Bayview. Antes de eso, yo era amiga y compañera de Southside Organizing Committee, porque yo representé áreas muy cercanas. En el Distrito 2, ahí tuve como 16 años. Yo vivo en Bayview con mi familia. Mi esposo, Eduardo, es de Uruguay, así que hablamos español en la casa. Y tengo hijos en la casa, mi hijo Rafael, bueno, Lucía y también Zoe. Somos padres orgullosos de escuelas públicas de Milwaukee. Y llevamos 2 años en ese trabajo con la ciudad. Quiero tomar un momento para dejar saber
la ciudad para ustedes. Y si prefieren
que también hablo español. Soy Marina Dimitrijevic.
Estamos dispuestos
y trabajo en la ciudad para ustedes.
Con todo lo que precisan,
y si prefieren o quieren hablar con nosotros en español, estamos dispuestos para ayudarte con lo que sea que necesitan acerca de la ciudad.
First of all, I want to thank
Así que estoy aquí para ayudar a todos con los servicios de la ciudad. Entonces, ¿por qué mudé del condado a la ciudad? Pues gracias a todos por haber votado para mí. Y ganamos con un poco más del 70% de los votos. Siempre he tenido pasión para asuntos de la ciudad. Viví en Milwaukee toda mi vida. Y algunas de las áreas donde yo empecé a trabajar era derechos para votar, desarrollo de los vecindarios, viviendas. Así que es una extensión del trabajo que estaba haciendo yo con el condado, pero es otra manera de hacer el trabajo. Y al fin estoy emocionada. Como puede ver, yo soy una mamá trabajando como muchos de ustedes. Y
thank you for that. And yes, definitely congratulations for being elected to your role and for helping make the Common Council historically the most women it's ever had on the council. That's amazing. And as a woman, it's always inspiring to see that representation grow politically or anywhere. So one of the first things that you did do in your new role as alderwoman was to introduce the SafeVote program. How is that progressing, and what has your work with the Milwaukee Election Commission looked like since developing this program?
Concejala, era el programa de votar seguramente. ¿Cómo funciona eso? ¿Cómo ha sido su trabajo con ese programa? Mi elección final, general, era, yo creo que lo más interesante de todo ese pandémico. Para todos nosotros, estuvimos pensando, vamos a votar, pido mi boleto ausente, muchos retos, ¿verdad? Y después de que pasé por eso y tuve una victoria, dije, eso jamás puede volver a suceder. Había mucha chaos y nadie debe tener que pensar cuál decide entre mi vida y mi derecho para votar. Entonces, ese programa está utilizando los recursos de la ciudad para comunicar con los residentes de la ciudad, enfocando en cómo pueden votar desde su casa. Hay diferentes estados que ya están haciendo eso, Pero yo quería que la ciudad, donde tenemos elecciones tan importantes en el futuro, en noviembre, ese programa mandará paquetes de información a los residentes, primero para registrar por internet. Eso es importante porque si necesitan estar registrados para poder votar, para pedir su boleto ausente. También estamos apoyando a la gente que toman unos minutos, si tienen internet, pueden ir a myvotewisconsin.org para registrarse, para revisar su registración si se mudó, y entre unos minutos ya está registrado para recibir su boleto ausente para votar desde su casa. El programa también trabaja con las bibliotecas para los que no tienen acceso al internet. Eso puede ser difícil. Entonces, las bibliotecas tienen computadoras disponibles para ayudar con el proceso. Estoy emocionada.
So as you all know, this is something that did get mailed out. So she talked about the information voter packet in this interview snippet right now. And this is what it ended up looking like. So everyone should have gotten mailed this flyer, right? So it talks about reasons to vote absentee. It says that it's free. Your ballot is mailed to you with postage paid returned envelope. That it's safe. It keeps you safe from the coronavirus threat. And then also you can avoid standing in lines. Your ballot is sent to you through the mail, and then you can return it by mail or by absentee ballot drop-off. And then it gives the information over on the right where you can request your absentee ballot. So that's at myvote.wisconsin.gov. We do share that in the comment section, so you can go ahead and click on that if you still have to register to vote or request your absentee ballot. And then it also says if you have already completed an absentee request, your ballot will arrive shortly. You can confirm at myvote.wisconsin.gov. And so those absentee ballots will begin to be mailed starting September 16th. Actually, that's contingent on a Supreme Court decision at the state level, but I'll talk about that in a second. And then the back side of it also has more information, and that shows that, again, the website that you can go to confirm your voter registration and your current address, and then to request the absentee ballot. And also lets you know that you may need to provide an image of your photo ID in the case that you don't have it on record already. And then also a big part of the SafeVote program was these different informational kiosks that are provided at the libraries. So there is Milwaukee Public Library assistance or kiosks, where there will be staff there to help you with any questions you have about the voter registration process or the process to request an absentee ballot. And the ones on the south side are Bayview, Mitchell Street, Zablocki, and it gives the days that they're open: Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Those dates are not current, but those libraries are still available for all of you leading up to the November election. And then it also gives you a phone number to call if you want to get in touch with the Election Commission for any other additional questions you might have. And then on the right side, just a final note that absentee voting is reliable. You can track your absentee ballot at myvote.wisconsin.gov. So that's a really cool new option that they created in response to issues that were experienced at the April 7th election. So now you can track it, you can see where it is, and then you can also provide your email and phone number if you want, so that if there is an issue with your request, they can contact you, which is also another important feature that was added. And then just reminding you that your ballot will be counted, and that you can sign up to be an election worker at milwaukee.gov/election. There are still vacancies for poll workers. There is really good pay, $230 per day if you want to be a poll worker. So please sign up on that website if that's something you're interested in. And now I will just go ahead and share the rest of the interview that I had.
Ahí está el sitio de red
Marina
si usted
Dimitrijevic.
está
So
interesado.
you are the chair of the
Ahora
Public
voy a
Safety and Health
compartir
Committee
además
meeting.
de la entrevista.
Can you give us any updates or reflections on the recent committee activities, or
Entonces,
let us know what we can
usted
expect from the
es
meeting tomorrow?
directora de la Comisión de Seguridad Pública. ¿Usted puede darnos una actualización de actividad o lo que debemos esperar en la reunión mañana? Pues yo soy la primera mujer en esa posición. Ya he hecho algunos cambios, a lo mejor ustedes ya lo notaron. Anteriormente, ese comité se trataba mucho de seguridad pública y eso sí es importante, pero yo cambié algunas cosas, especialmente durante el pandémico. Entonces, desde que yo estaba en esa posición, tenemos en cada reunión actualizaciones del Departamento de Salud. Hay presentaciones, preguntas acerca de cómo vamos haciendo las cosas, porque si no hablamos de eso y no vemos números mejores y si no protegemos a la comunidad, especialmente a los más vulnerables, pues muy poco importa. Necesitamos tener la comunidad más saludable y pues, eso incluye nuestra salud personal. Entonces eso ha cambiado. Dos asuntos más importantes, obviamente, COVID, coronavirus y toda la práctica de la reforma de la policía y la comisión de policía, y también hablamos de los bomberos. Unas semanas después de las protestas, llamé por una reunión especial y ahí vino jefe Morales y la comisión de policía y bomberos y el alcalde para hablar de las protestas, porque muchas personas que tuvieron contacto durante las protestas, y mañana habrá otra reunión a las 9 de la mañana. Pueden verlo milwaukee.gov. Este es un canal de la ciudad. Usted puede hablar virtualmente si quiere compartir algo. Vamos a estar hablando del el director ejecutivo de la Comisión de Policía y Bomberos. Y siempre están bienvenidos a dar sus comentarios. Un comentario. Es tan triste ver que la Comisión de Policía y Bomberos solo tiene una persona para investigar a todas las quejas. ¿Cuáles otros recursos tenemos aparte de ir a la calle? Buena pregunta. Y yo creo que muchos están frustrados iguales. O sea, no solamente los residentes, pero también oficiales. Tenemos problemas del sistema graves. Y la manera del presupuesto y todos los sistemas como tienen que trabajar juntos. Muchos me han preguntado del jefe Morales o el oficial Marioli, pero todo eso se trata de la Comisión de Policía y Bomberos y tienen pocos recursos. Muchos saben que tenemos muy pocos investigadores si lo compara con otras ciudades del mismo tamaño. Estoy de acuerdo con la persona que hizo ese comentario. Necesitamos más recursos. Y el plan que fue aprobado en la última reunión era para reducir a la policía y el dinero involucrado en ello por 10%. 10%, entonces se puede poner ese dinero en la Comisión de Policía y Bomberos, el CCC, la Oficina de Prevención de Violencia, viviendas. Así que podemos hablar y hablar de todas las áreas que necesitan dinero.
I think that's also another reason why it's amazing that you've been uplifting
Cuando
the public
hablamos
health side of the
quitar
Public
fondos
Safety
de
and
la
Health
policía,
Committee,
claro que
because
sí.
this is all
Y es
incorporated
otra
into
razón
how
por
that
cual
10%
usted
could be
ha estado
reinvested into other
hablando del
areas, right?
asunto de
So
salud
love to see that.
pública.
If anyone
Todo
else
eso
has
tiene que
questions
ver
for Alderwoman Dimitrijevic, you
cómo
can put it
podemos
here
utilizar ese
in the
10%. Me
comments, and
encantaría
we'll try
ver
to get
eso.
those answered.
Si alguien más tiene preguntas para la concejala Dimitrijevic,
something that we often
ponlo en los
encourage our
comentarios,
residents
por
to do
favor.
is to reach out to their alderperson via email.
Pero
And I'm
vamos
sure
a
you get hundreds and
seguir.
hundreds of emails, especially in these last few weeks,
Algo que
regarding all of these
apoyamos a
issues that we
nuestros
talked about.
residentes es hablar
So how
con
about
su
you, could you
concejal
briefly
acerca
touch on what
por
kinds of
medio del
emails
correo
stand
electrónico.
out to you
Me
as an
imagino que
alderwoman,
usted
and
recibe
especially as you're
cientos y
scrolling through
cientos
your
de
inbox,
correos,
maybe
especialmente
subject
esas
lines that
últimas
catch your
semanas.
attention, or once
¿Usted
you
puede
actually open them,
compartir
the
un poco
structure of
de lo
it
que
or the
usted
content of
recibe
it?
como el correo
What are some emails
electrónico
that really stand out to
y
you?
algunos
Yeah, so
asuntos
when you asked me
que
earlier
le
in this
interesan
discussion
más
why
o el
I moved from the county into
contenido?
the
O
city,
sea, ¿cuáles
take a
son los
step back a little
correos
bit, why
electrónicos de
have I
verdad
even in
se les
local
sirve?
government at all? I'm just like many of the people that you knew,
Bueno,
that are here and that you know and that you work
¿por qué
with.
estoy
A
en el
person that grew up
gobierno?
on the
¿Por
south
qué
side
estoy
of
en ese
Milwaukee,
trabajo?
went to all Milwaukee public schools.
Como mucha
My
gente
father is an immigrant from
aquí
Serbia.
que
My
ustedes
husband is an immigrant
conocen,
from Uruguay.
una persona que
So I'm a mother
se
of young
crió en
children,
las escuelas públicas
meaning
de
that I
Milwaukee,
have
mi
the
papá es
same, similar
inmigrante,
life values and
y mi
experiences.
esposo
And what I love
también. Yo
about
soy
local government
mamá de
is I
hijas,
have the
de
ability
hijos.
to be
Todo
that
eso quiere
close to
decir
my
que
constituents
tengo
and
los
see the
mismos
work.
valores de mucha gente. Y lo que me
Whether we've
encanta
done
del
it,
gobierno
bus coming
local
by in a
es
route
que
that we
tengo
protected
el
to save,
poder
or a
de
park
estar
that got a new
cerca a los
playground.
residentes
I
y
get
ver
to see and
trabajo
experience
necesario.
things much closer than
No
being in a different
importa
type
si
of government.
estamos en
And
un
I feel that I
autobús
have
salvando
a
a un
lot more
parque o
impact
un
on
área de
those things.
recreo.
So
Yo
when it comes to
veo todo
communicating with us
eso
at the
más
local level, for
cercano
anybody listening,
y
even though
como
things
que
are still
puedo
closed and City
hacer
Hall is closed
más
for the
impacto,
public,
¿verdad?
we're still totally
Entonces,
operating
hablando de
remotely, probably like
comunicar,
many of you. So you can actually call our office
aunque
numbers.
muchas cosas están
Mine is
cerradas, aún estamos
286-3769.
trabajando.
The first thing I
Como
would
muchos de
say,
ustedes
and I know your
virtualmente nos
residents
pueden
know this, is
comunicar
just
a
make
la
sure you're
oficina.
calling.
Mi
There we
número
go.
es
Awesome.
286
So the phone number is
37
available. We
97.
have them
Otra
linked to
cosa,
cell
yo
phones
sé que los
remotely, so we can answer
residentes,
those live
ahí
or leave
está
a
mi número.
voicemail. It's
Ahí
incredibly
está el
important for your
teléfono.
phone call or
También
voicemail or
las
email
llamadas vienen
to
directamente
try
a
to
nuestros
identify yourself as
celulares o
being a
puede
district
dejar un
resident.
correo de voz.
So if you can
Es
imagine,
súper
we
importante en
do
una
get hundreds of
llamada o un
contacts
correo
every
de
day.
voz
And in my
de
district, we
dejar
have high
la
priority
información de en
residents
cuál
on
distrito
district.
vive.
So
Si puede
identifying
imaginar,
that you
recibimos
indeed reside
cientos de
within the
llamadas y
district
correos
is very
electrónicos.
important, which
En
comes
mi
from making sure you
distrito,
know
mis
exactly which district you reside.
residentes de mi
And you
distrito
can find that
tienen
out on the website.
prioridad. Entonces, si
Once
usted
you've done
puede
that,
decir en cuál distrito vive,
and it can be challenging, I think, having it be
y
as
si no
personal
sabe,
as possible.
puede
And I
averiguar en el
told
sitio de
Ava a
red.
story here
En
that
cuanto lo ha
when
hecho, y yo
we
sé que puede
were
ser
still in the
difícil,
middle of this
yo
report
creo
movement,
que tener lo
and
más
having this
información
discussion about
personal
how we're going
posible
to
es importante.
challenge the
Conté una vez a
systemic
Gabe
oppression that we've seen,
hace tiempo en
the
medio de
police
un
department
movimiento
challenges that we have in
hablando
the funding
de
and the divestment and the
cómo vamos
reinvestment.
a retar
We,
a la
as
opresión
all the
del
people,
sistema,
received
lo que hemos
nearly
visto entre la
1,600
policía
emails.
y la falta
Many
de
went to
fondos
all
y todo eso.
council members.
Nosotros,
I
como
read almost every
concejales,
single one of them and
recibimos como
picked
1,600
through to find
correos
out who was in my
electrónicos
district.
y muchos
So
fueron
what
a
I'm
todos
saying
los
is that was
miembros.
really
Yo
powerful,
leí casi cada
and
uno
every time there was a personal story
y
as to why
escogí cuál
that
era
item
de mi
mattered to
distrito.
people, it was highly
Lo que
impactful.
estoy diciendo,
We
eso era
definitely
muy
scrolled through
poderoso
them to pick
y
people that were in our
siempre
district so
que
we could get back to
había
them. I
un
actually
cuento
got back to everybody
personal,
who had reached out.
tenía mucho
Yeah,
impacto.
so identifying
Pero
yourself,
claro que
identifying that
leímos
you're in the district,
todos
and any
para
personal,
averiguar
many of
quién
these
estaba
spaces out, hey,
en
I'm
nuestro
a single
distrito.
mom in the district, I'm
Entonces,
a working father,
identifícase en cuál
COVID
distrito
has impacted me
vive
this way.
y cualquier
Personal
asunto
testimony is very
personal.
important.
Soy mamá soltera, vivo en tal
Absolutely. And that makes it
distrito.
all the easier to fight for
COVID ha
resolutions or
afectado a mi
policies or
vida de tal
anything
manera.
when you
O
can
sea, su
tell a
testimonio
personal story
personal es
from
súper
people that actually are
importante.
from your
Y
district.
sí, es
So
más
Yeah,
fácil
and Gabe, I just want to
luchar
finalize that with what
para
it means
la
to know that your
gente
voice
cuando ya
matters.
sabe lo personal,
One
¿verdad?
phone call, one email, every once in a while something can
Y también quiero
fall through the cracks.
decir,
Follow up, send another one. Hey,
su
I
voz
don't, we
importa,
can't.
de
It would be
verdad.
impossible to get
Una
back to people immediately,
llamada,
but we usually
un
say
correo
24 hours, hey, we received
electrónico,
your
a
message.
veces
But just know
se
when we get
cae
the
a un
government where I
lado, así que
represent,
vuelve a llamar.
you know,
Es
36,
imposible
37,000
contestar
people,
inmediatamente,
approximately,
donde
and
nosotros
20 people on
estamos
the issue is very powerful.
trabajando
definitely.
con
Well,
36
we really
mil
appreciate
personas
your
más o
time with
menos.
us. If there's anything else you want to share to
Siempre
leave with
es
our
difícil,
residents and
pero
people who
queremos
belong to your
escucharlos.
district, civics who may be watching, the floor is yours.
¿Hay algo más que usted quiere compartir con nuestros residentes?
We're happy to be here. Thank you for having me. You have a friend in city
Solo quiero
government, that
decir
you've known for a while on the South Side. I'm continuing to
que
fight
estoy
for us.
muy
I see something
contenta
happening
para
here.
estar
Yeah, it says,
aquí.
as we are
Ustedes
talking
tienen
about
una
communicating with you.
amiga
Oh,
en
go
el
ahead.
lado
Yeah.
sur.
Okay.
Estamos
As we
luchando.
are talking about communicating with you, how do and how often do you
Aquí
communicate with
veo
your
un
constituents?
comentario.
Oh, that was my last thing to pull up if you had it.
Hablando de comunicación, ¿y usted cómo y con qué frecuencia comunica con sus residentes? Pues yo tengo un boletín mensual, apúntase, es una alerta que le deja saber cuando hay información de la prensa. Lo hago casi cada mes. Hacemos reuniones virtuales, así. Cuando nos podemos reunir en grupo, vamos a tener muchas reuniones en los vecindarios. Cuando estaba en el condado tuve más de 100 reuniones, me encantaba. Pero por el momento, llamadas, correo electrónico, estamos completamente disponibles. Siempre es bueno escuchar eso. Me encanta saber que sí se escucha la voz de los residentes. Y usted ya ha mostrado eso. Así que estamos agradecidos y espero verla pronto de nuevo. Claro.
So I also saw this before. I see this now. Awesome. What if residents don't have internet or speak Spanish? So as you heard right now, Marina Dimitrijevic actually does speak Spanish, so you can be emailing her in Spanish, and she can respond to you in Spanish, as well as the other alders on the south side. So
así que usted puede mandar un correo electrónico a ella en español, y también los otros concejales como la señora Samarripa y el concejal Pérez, ambos hablan español. Ya saben que se pueden comunicar con ellos en español.
Give them a call.
Lo del internet puede ser un poco más difícil. Puede ir a la biblioteca para utilizar el internet o solo hacer una llamada. Le compartimos sus teléfonos también. De nuevo, gracias a la concejala Dimitrijevic. Gracias por estar con nosotros y esperamos seguir
So that was the
trabajando
rest
con
of that
ella.
interview with Alderwoman Marina Dimitrijevic. I hope that was informational for
Ahora
everybody. I know it's a little bit of
eso
older
era
news,
la
but
demás
still
de la
really relevant,
entrevista
especially
con la
that piece on
concejala
how to
Dimitrijevic.
be
Espero
communicating
que
with
eso
your older
fue
people,
útil.
whether it's calling them or
Yo sé
emailing
que
them.
está un poco
You
viejo,
as a resident have
pero
a
tiene
voice
mucho que
and
ver,
are,
especialmente lo
they
de
are here
cómo
to represent
comunicar
you
con su
as your
concejal,
older
aunque
person.
sea por
So definitely be
teléfono,
reaching
por
out to
correo
them with
electrónico.
issues that
Usted
you
tiene
have
voz
or areas
y
that you think
están
they should be
aquí para
focusing on.
representar a
And I also just
ustedes.
wanted to mention that she was
Así
talking about
que
the
si ustedes
resolution
tienen
that asked the
asuntos
budget director of the city of
o
Milwaukee
donde más
to model what
información,
a 10%
ella
reduction
estaba
in the
hablando de
Milwaukee
una
Police Department budget would
resolución
look like. And
pidiendo
that
al
actually got
director
discussed
del
at the
presupuesto
Steering and Rules Committee meeting
para
last
mostrar
Thursday.
cómo
So
se
the budget
veía una
director had a
reducción de
presentation
10%
that
del
talked about
presupuesto de la
what
policía.
how they could
Ya hablaron
explore
de eso la
reducing the
semana
police
pasada.
budget.
El director
And
tuvo una
basically just a quick
presentación
synopsis of
que
that is
habló
that
de cómo pueden
95% of the police
explorar
budget
eso de
is
reducir el
based
presupuesto
on
de la policía.
salaries and fringe benefits,
Básicamente un
so benefits,
resumen de eso.
health insurance,
95
vacation, and things
del
like that.
presupuesto de la
So
policía
if that's
está
95% of the
basado
budget, a
en
lot of a
salarios
reduction
y
would look like
beneficios, o sea,
not filling
salud
current
médica,
vacancies.
seguro médico,
And
vacaciones,
they
todo
talked
eso.
about how there's about 120
Entonces,
positions
una
that could be
reducción
filled that are
sería
not filled.
no
And
llenar
that would be about $10 million in
posiciones
savings if they
disponibles.
choose not to fill those
Actualmente hay
positions.
como
And then that would
120 posiciones
eliminate
abiertos,
the
no
option of
ocupados.
having to lay people
Ahí
off. Instead
ahorrar
of laying
como
people off, they
10
simply wouldn't
millones de
fill
dólares.
positions. And then obviously
Y
that has
eso
other implications that would
eliminará
need to be
la
discussed further.
opción de
But through
descansar a la
other
gente. Entonces, en vez
options
de
of
descansar a la
shifting
gente, no
dispatch to make it
contratarán a
more
más gente.
efficient
Pero
and
eso tendrá
more
otras implicaciones,
centralized,
cuales
that would
tendremos que
help
hablar más.
reduce
Pero hablando
response
de
times to calls, so
cambiar
that would
las
help
cosas más
reduce
eficientes, sus
any
servicios
challenges that come with reduced
centrales,
staffing. Obviously,
ahí
it's a
puede
very much more complex
reducir
conversation, but that's one of the things they talked about. They also talked about shifting internal affairs or dispatch to a different department, so that wouldn't necessarily save the city money to then reinvest into other departments that help reduce crime, like she talked about housing, public health, violence prevention. The idea of doing this 10% budget reduction for MPD was to then use the money saved from that reduction to reinvest in other areas that the public need to help reduce crime as well, that are causes of crime often. So that's a more difficult one because it wouldn't necessarily save the city money, it would just shift which department pays for it. So in that case, there would be no money to reinvest, which is obviously a problem and doesn't really answer the question of what they wanted to accomplish with this resolution. And then another thing they mentioned, I just want to talk about this quickly, is as another way to reduce the budget for MPD would be to use more community service officers. So for certain calls that they receive, it would be a community service officer instead of a sworn law enforcement agent. So things like property damage or theft, things that don't pose an immediate risk to the person that calls or to the police officer, those could be used. Community service officers could be used. And then also there was a large discussion about expanding CART teams, which is a team that's used to respond to mental health crisis, and what that might look like. Basically, the overwhelming message that I got out of the meeting was that there's still so much to be explored and investigated and discussed. A lot of the responses were, I don't have the answer to that, we're working on that, or we're looking into that. So there's still a lot that needs to be investigated on behalf of the mayor and the budget director, and having conversations with MPD about what these reductions might actually look like, because we know that the city is also facing a budget deficit, and we need to figure out ways to creatively address that as well, and those will be talked about in upcoming budget hearings that I talked about before. So that was a lot of information, but again, this is going to be ongoing, and we will be talking about it with you all as more information is provided. For now, I will go ahead and share a video that I did with Dr. Arana from the 16th Street Clinic about the importance of flu vaccines that Marlene, our coronavirus coordinator, helped us organize. So go ahead and play that video. Hi, everybody. We are here with Dr. Arana from the 16th Street Community Clinic, and she's going to talk to us today about a few different things, but we're going to start with a question about kids and sports. Doctora, can you let us know if it's safe for kids to go back to playing sports activities? Is that safe?
Thank you for having me here again. I'm really glad to be in contact with all of you. And sure, we can talk about going back to school, specifically what it means for children and adolescents to go back to sports activities. Something that is really important is that being active is important for our health. So we want our children to be physically active, but we will have to do this in a safe way. What does it mean? We have to think about a different kind of sports activity. The sports activities that can be done individually, or where the people or the children can be having some kind of distance, those are safer. And the sports activities that require teamwork and being in close contact, those at this point are considered high-risk sport activities. Examples of high-risk or higher risk would be like football, or soccer, basketball, volleyball, especially if they have plans to do something indoors at this point. We really prefer all kinds of sports activities as much as the weather permit
planes
to have it outdoors.
Adentro.
And sports activities that are more like individual activities, those are safer at this point.
¿verdad?
Maybe those kids
Y
that love running, track,
individuales,
some kids that
por
may
ejemplo,
like
esos son más seguros en
tennis,
ese momento.
two people playing and they have a good
pueden ir a
distance in between.
correr,
That's a safer activity. But anything that
jugar
requires
tenis,
teamwork and a
personas
group getting
jugando y
together
hay
is a
buena
higher
distancia
risk
entre ellos.
situation.
Eso
Can
es
that
una
be
buena
done? Yes,
actividad,
it's possible,
pero algo
but
que requiere
we have to
trabajo
be
en
really
equipo
careful
o que se
about
junta un grupo
wearing
aumenta
masks
el
if
riesgo.
they are getting
Si se puede
together, say,
hacerlo,
for a warm-up
sí,
session,
pero hay que
having
tener
that
mucho
6 feet
cuidado.
distance between
Hay que
all
utilizar las
these
mascarillas.
teenagers or children and being
Digamos que se van a
outdoors.
calentar.
If the
Mantengan sus 6
exercise
pies
is
de
getting to be
distancia
really intense,
entre todos los
we do not
adolescentes o niños
encourage people to be
y que
wearing
estén
masks
afuera.
because we understand that it's
Y
important to breathe when we're
si el
doing
ejercicio
really
es muy
intense
intenso,
exercise activities. So if that's the
digamos
case for those
que
individual activities
tengan
like
cuidado
running
con la
or track,
mascarilla,
that's
porque
okay.
es
That
importante
person,
respirar.
if they are not close to anybody else, they
Si
can
este es
remove
el
that mask
caso,
while
digamos
running.
que para
But in
correr,
general, for any other kind
entonces
of
si no está cerca
physical
a alguien
activity
más,
that
se puede
has a
quitar
group
la
of
mascarilla
kids,
mientras que
we
está
recommend still wearing the mask.
corriendo.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah,
Si
play,
hay actividad
basketball or
en
soccer, but
grupo,
make sure you're wearing your mask.
Todavía deben de
If you are,
utilizar
even
su
if you're
mascarilla.
outside, I would say, right?
Si
Highly
ustedes
encourage
van a jugar,
them to have
entonces
these
debe
activities
de
outdoors
utilizar
as
su
much as
mascarilla,
we
aunque
can
están
take
afuera.
advantage of the weather that is still
Sí, claro que sí.
warmer. Any kind
Sus
of activities
actividades
are going to be
afuera,
safer
lo
outdoors.
más que podemos
Absolutely,
con ese clima.
absolutely.
Otra
So the second
actividad,
question we have for you then
cualquier
is it
actividad que se puede
important for
hacer
kids to
afuera,
be getting
mejor.
the flu vaccine as they go back to school and we get into flu season?
And that's a very important topic. I'm
Es
glad you're asking
importante que
that
los niños
question.
reciban la vacuna de la influenza
COVID-19
ahora que está empezando la temporada.
flu
Muy buena
are
pregunta.
really
Gracias por hacer esa
look
pregunta.
alike, similar
Coronavirus
presentations from the clinical or medical point
y
of view.
flu
They both
son
can present with
muy
fever, runny
parecidos.
nose, sore throat, headache, body ache. They both can present with stomach ache or diarrhea. So for your doctor or your
dolor de
primary care
cabeza,
provider, it's going to be very difficult to
dolores
tell
de
them apart.
estómago,
COVID-19
diarrea,
and flu
dolor de
present
garganta.
exactly
Así
with
que
the
si
same
usted
symptoms.
es
And we don't have a
médico,
vaccine
es
yet
difícil
for
saber cuál
COVID-19.
es.
There are
Se
several vaccines
presentan
under
iguales.
research, and we hope to have a vaccine at some point in
Aún
the
no tenemos
future.
una vacuna
But we
para
do have a vaccine for
coronavirus.
flu, and
Aún
it's very
están
important for
haciendo las
everyone. This
investigaciones.
flu season, more than ever, we should all get the flu shot
Pero
as
sí
soon as
tenemos
that
una
is
vacuna
available.
para la influenza. Es súper importante para todos, especialmente en esa temporada.
So I hope
que
that was a
tomamos la
good
vacuna.
video for all of you to see the importance of getting that flu vaccine, and then also talking about sports with kids. I know that as school's starting up again,
Espero
whether
que ustedes
virtual
aprendieron
or
algo de este
hybrid or in
video,
person, depending on what
hablando de la
district you're
vacuna y
in or if it's
deportes para
private or
los
public.
niños. Yo sé que
These are all
ahora
questions I'm sure a
que
lot of us are
estamos
asking.
empezando con la
So very
escuela
thankful for
virtualmente,
the
cara a
ongoing
cara,
participation
depende
of
de
Dr.
dónde
Ivana with
vive, en las
us
escuelas
on
públicas
our
y
program.
privadas. Yo sé que muchos tenemos
So I
esas
did
mismas
mention
preguntas.
earlier that there was a Supreme Court decision that came out last week that essentially halted the absentee ballot process.
Mencioné
And
hace
I
rato
even thought
que
whether
una
it was
decisión del
worth to bring
Tribunal
up so
Federal
as to not
que
create panic or
paró
confusion with
el
voters, because
proceso de
that's
los
essentially what
boletos ausentes.
is being
Y yo
attempted
no
right now.
sabía si
But basically, the
valía la
Supreme
pena
Court came out with
mencionarlo
this
porque no quería
decision that
confundir a
had to
todos los
halt absentee
votantes
ballot
porque
printing and mailing
pues no quiero
because
causar
the
confusión.
Green
Pero el
Party
Tribunal
came to the
Supremo
Supreme Court with a lawsuit
tomó
saying
una
that their candidate
decisión
should be on the
cual
ballot,
paró
and they weren't granted
los
permission to
boletos
be on the
porque el
ballot
Partido Verde llegó
months ago,
al
right?
tribunal
But
diciendo que su
they are now
candidato
saying they
debe de
want to
estar
be
en
on
el
it or
boleto, pero que
going
no
to the
tuvo
Supreme Court
permiso
with this
para
lawsuit
estar en
saying
el
that
boleto
the
hace
Green Party
meses,
candidate
¿verdad?
should be on the ballot,
Pero
which
ahora
would
están
mean the
diciendo que
reprinting
quieren
of
estar
thausands
en el
and
boleto
thousands
y
of
por eso
absentee ballots
están
that have
yendo
already
al
been printed
Tribunal
without these
Supremo
candidates.
con
And
la
it would
demanda.
also mean
Eso
costing
querrá
each
decir
municipality
volver
the
a
amount of money
imprimir
to reprint
miles y
all of these
miles de
ballots that many
boletos.
municipalities don't have.
También
So this
eso
is
costará,
basically the Supreme Court decision
pues
was we're going to
cada
put absentee
municipalidad
voting
tendrá que
on
pagar para
pause
imprimirlos de nuevo.
until they figure out what to do about the
Básicamente,
Green Party
el
candidates,
tribunal dijo,
and that
vamos a
decision about what they're
parar,
going to
poner en
do
pausa,
about
pues,
the
todos de
mailing
los
of the
boletos
absentee votes
ausentes,
or ballots
hasta
and
que
what is to come of the
decidan qué
Green Party
deben de hacer.
candidates, if they're going to be if they're granted permission to be
Y
on the ballot
cuando
or
llegan
not.
a una
That decision
decisión
is
de los
coming out this
boletos
week,
y qué es
most
lo
likely.
que
As
viene
early as
con
today, I
el
haven't
mandato
heard
del
anything
Partido
today,
Verde, si es que le
but
da
that's something
permiso
that should
para
be
estar
coming
en el
out.
boleto
So
o no.
law
Entonces,
says that
esperamos tener una
starting September
respuesta, quizás
16th,
hoy,
those
aún no me ha
absentee ballots
llegado
should
una
begin to
respuesta,
be mailed
pero
out to people, but that might not be
la
happening
ley dice,
unless this decision comes out.
que el
So
16
there's a lot
de
of confusion right
septiembre
now, a lot of
los boletos
frustration.
deben de
This
estar
is,
en el correo, pero
it's
quién
just
sabe
insane
si
to me
eso
that
va a
this decision came
suceder
out
si no
now,
llegan
so
a
close to the
una
election,
decisión.
and
Yo
knowing
sé que
that
hay mucha
absentee voting
frustración,
by
mucha
mail could be highly
confusión.
affected by this,
Para
but this is
mí,
the
no
reality we
puedo
live in.
creer que eso está
And I will
sucediendo
be
ahora, tan
obviously
cerca a la
sharing information with
elección
all of you
y
as we get it.
sabiendo
And as soon as that decision
que
comes
la
out, you
elección
will
puede
all be
ser
the first to know.
afectado.
So
Y obviamente voy a compartir
just a lot to
información
deal with
con ustedes en
all of
cuanto
these
me
changes
llega.
that come from the
En
different levels
cuanto
of government.
me llega la
But again, we
información,
will
lo
be
comparto con
letting all of
ustedes.
you know that.
Es mucho,
Basically,
yo
the
sé
moral of the
tantos
story is,
cambios que
one way or
vienen de los
another, it
diferentes
is
niveles del
impossible
gobierno.
that you don't get your
Pero
absentee
le
ballot,
vamos
but
a
it just
dejar
might be
saber
delayed a little bit in
lo
its
que pasa.
delivery. So we will keep you all posted with that.
Básicamente, de una manera o
Other than
otra, le va a
election
llegar su
stuff and
boleto.
Supreme
Puede
Court
ser un
stuff,
poco
we know that the
retrasado, pero
census
le
is
va a
still
llegar.
happening. We have 2 weeks to finish completing the
Aparte
census.
de
So
asuntos
if
de la
anyone knocks on your
elección,
door,
sabemos que el
if you
census
can get
aún está
online, you
pasando.
know we share the
Tenemos
link in the
2
comments
semanas
every
para
forum
completar el
on how you
censo.
can fill out the
Así que
census
si alguien
online.
toca su puerta,
Basically, you got to
si
get it
puede
done.
hacerlo por
It's
el
now or
internet,
never.
siempre
We have 2
compartimos
more
el
weeks
enlace
until
en los
September 30th to
comentarios.
fill it out. So I'm going to share a video that
Hay que
talks about
hacerlo.
the
Es ahora
census,
o
its
nunca.
purpose,
Nos
and
queda 2
privacy
semanas hasta el
related to the
30 de
census. So go
septiembre
ahead
para
and share that
llenarlo.
video.
Así que voy a compartir un video que habla del censo y el asunto y privacidad.
It's important to stay healthy. So you know what's something that you can do at home that doesn't require you to be around a lot of people? You can take the census. And it doesn't matter if
Es
you're into
importante
politics or not.
mantenerse
It doesn't matter
saludable.
what language you
¿Sabe lo que
speak.
puede hacer
No
en la
importa
casa?
si no tiene papeles.
Puede tomar
If
el
you live in
censo
the
y
United
no
States,
importa si
you need to
se
take the
mete en lo
census.
político,
Okay, but
no
like,
importa
what
qué
is-
idioma
what
hablas,
is
no
the
importa
census?
si no tienes
Here's how it
papeles.
works.
Si vive en los
Every
Estados
10 years,
Unidos,
the government
necesita
counts
tomar
every
el
single
censo.
person living in the
Pero,
United
¿qué
States.
es?
This
¿Qué es el
includes
censo?
citizens, non-citizens,
funciona.
babies,
Cada
abuelitas,
10 años,
literally
el gobierno
everyone. If
cuenta
you haven't
cada
already,
persona en
you will
los
receive a
Estados Unidos.
notification in the mail from
Incluye
the U.S.
ciudadanos,
Census
no
Bureau,
ciudadanos,
at which
bebés,
time you
abuelitas,
can fill out the census
todos.
online.
Si
Even
no
if you
lo
haven't
ha
gotten a
hecho,
notification, you
recibirá
can still fill out the
una
census over the
notificación
internet.
en
Don't
el
have internet?
correo. En
No
ese
problem.
momento
You can
puede
fill out the census
llenarlo
by
por
mail
internet.
and over the
Si
phone.
no
The best part of it is
ha
you
llegado
don't
su
have to leave your
notificación,
home.
todavía puede
What kind of
llenarlo
questions
por
do
el
they ask?
internet.
The census
Si no
asks
tiene
basic
internet,
questions
no hay
like
problema.
name,
Puede hacerlo
sex,
por teléfono
age,
y por
race, or
correo.
ethnicity,
Y lo mejor,
how many
que no
people
tiene
live
que
in your
salir de
home,
casa.
how they're
No tiene
related to one
preguntas.
another, whether you
Preguntas
rent or
básicas,
own,
nombre,
and that's pretty
sexo,
much it.
edad,
Now,
raza,
we get it.
etnicidad,
Nobody
cuántas
likes
personas
doing
viven en su
paperwork.
hogar,
Paperwork sucks.
su
But you gotta
parentesco,
remember,
si
this
ustedes
paperwork takes 10 minutes to
rentan o es
complete
dueño de su
and will
casa.
decide what happens to
Sabemos,
our
a
neighborhoods
nadie le
for
gusta
the
el
next 10
papeleo.
years.
So why is
Pero
it
hay que
important for
recordar,
me to be
ese
counted?
papeleo
Here are 2 reasons.
tarda
It's
10
important
minutos
because it
y
affects our
decide lo que
political
pasa
power.
con nuestros
The House of
vecindarios por los
Representatives has
siguientes 10 años.
435
Pero ¿por
seats.
qué es
Because these
importante?
seats are
Dos
divided up by
razones.
population,
Es
the
importante
census
porque afecta
determines
al
the
poder
number of
político.
seats your
La
state
Casa de
gets in the
Representantes
House.
tiene
After every census,
435
adjustments
asientos.
are made.
Como
After
estos
the
asientos
2010
se dividen
census,
por
states like
población,
Texas
el
gained
censo
4
decide
seats in the
cuántos
House,
asientos
while
su
states like New
estado
York and
tiene
Ohio
en la
lost
casa.
2.
Después
The
de cada
census not
censo
only
se
affects the House
ajuste.
of Representatives, but it
Después del
reshapes
último
the Electoral
censo,
College.
Texas
You know,
ganó
the
4
system that
estados.
decides presidential
Nueva
elections.
York y
Census data
Ohio
is also
perdieron
used
2
to redraw
estados.
state and
Perdieron
local
2
legislative
asientos.
districts to
También
better reflect
afecta
shifting
el colegio
populations.
electoral.
You
Eso
don't
es lo
want to
que
lose seats in the House of
decide el
Representatives,
presidente.
and you don't want to lose your political power
También,
just because you decided to sit this
si
one
usted
out.
no
The
quiere
census determines how
representar
public
sus
services
asientos en
in
la
our
Casa de
communities get
Representantes,
funded.
no quiere
The
perder
government
su poder
uses the census to decide how
political,
much money should go to
no hay
state
que
and
dejar eso
local
a un lado.
governments. That money
El
is then
censo
used used to fund public
cómo los
services like
servicios
schools,
públicos en la
hospitals,
comunidad
roads,
reciben
senior
sus
centers,
fondos.
and other public
Decide qué
utilities.
tanto
It's really
dinero
hard
va
for the
al
government to
gobierno
plan where
federal
they
y
should put
local.
schools and hospitals
Estamos hablando
if they
de
don't know
servicios
how many people
públicos,
live in that
escuelas,
neighborhood. There have been instances where
centros
states do
de
not get the
ancianos.
funding for these vital services
Es
because they
difícil
fail
saber
to
dónde
meet the
poner un
population
hospital o una
requirement for
escuela
certain
si no
federal
sabe
funds.
quién vive
Take
en el
Circle Pines,
vecindario.
Minnesota, for example. They
Si
were
no
82
hacemos el
people shy
censo,
of the 5,000
no
population requirements to
recibimos
qualify
los
for certain
fondos.
federal
Por
road
ejemplo,
funds.
en Minnesota
82
faltaron
people. The point is,
82
if you
personas
don't make yourself
para el
counted, you're
requerido
potentially
de la
losing money
población
for
para
your community.
calificar para
And that
ciertos
pothole
fondos.
down the street
82
will
personas.
never get fixed.
El asunto
The
es,
census will
si
affect
no
our
se
political
cuenta,
power. It will
puede
affect our
estar
elections.
perdiendo
It will
dinero para
affect
su
our daily
comunidad,
lives
y
for
eso
the
ve con
next
la
10
calle,
years.
nunca
That's
se
the
va a
power of the
componer.
census.
El
And if we
censo
don't
afectará
participate,
al poder
we're
político,
putting our
nuestras
communities at
elecciones,
risk.
nuestra vida diaria por los siguientes 10 años. Este es el poder del censo. Y si no participamos, ponemos nuestras comunidades a riesgo. Entonces me está diciendo que puedo llenar el censo, ayudar a
So
mi
remember,
comunidad
wash your hands for 20 seconds,
y
stay at home if you
compartir
can,
información
and make yourself counted in
importante sin tener
2020.
que salir de mi
Because this
casa.
is about the future of our
Exactamente.
families, our
Recuérdate,
communities,
lava las
and our
manos,
country
quédese en casa
for the
si se
next 10
puede
years.
y cuenta en el año 2020. Eso se trata del futuro de las familias, comunidades y nuestro país.
So again, make sure you're filling out the census
años.
online, by phone, or by mail, or by the people that are knocking on your doors. So know that there are people still going around. If you got a flyer on your door that said something like Census 2020, sorry we missed you, here's your code to fill out the census, please do that. And they're also at different locations around the south side to help you fill it out or to answer any questions you have. I also just want to take a second to let you know the different meetings that are coming up this week. So we have a Judiciary and Legislation Committee meeting coming up. Actually, it's today at 1:30. And then today at 6 p.m., there's a Safety and Civic Commission meeting. Then tomorrow at 9 a.m., there's a Zoning, Neighborhood, and Development Committee meeting. Also tomorrow at 1:30, a Public Safety and Health Committee. So we talked about that with Alderwoman Dimitrijevic today. So tune into that. There's a Finance and Personnel Committee meeting on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Thursday at 10 a.m., there's a City Information Management Committee meeting. And at 10 a.m. also on Thursday, we've got a Black Male Achievement Advisory Council. And also Thursday, an FPC Rules Subcommittee meeting at 5:30 p.m. So that's what you can look forward to this week. Lots going on as usual. And now I'm going to share a video that Clary from our staff made for us to talk about the parking regulations that are going to be resumed. So go ahead and play that video from Clary.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I just
Hablando de las reglas de
estacionamiento.
Buenas tardes a todos. Gracias por estar con nosotros. Solo quiero actualizar a ustedes con estacionamiento en la ciudad de Milwaukee. Ahora durante el pandémico. En el principio de marzo, las regulaciones eran más sueltos, más relajados, pero la gente podía estacionar donde sea, bueno, casi donde sea, sin miedo de una multa. Pero empezando hoy, el 14 de septiembre, vamos a estar con las reglas y regulaciones de estacionamiento. Eso quiere decir, si usted se estaciona en la calle de la ciudad, asegúrese de tener su permiso. También hay ciertos vecindarios donde se puede estacionar nada más en un lado de la calle. Que hay que seguir esas reglas. Y si por algo necesita estacionar en un parquímetro, hay que poner dinero en el parquímetro. También hay una aplicación que puede bajar en su teléfono, solo tiene que poner el código y ahí con su tarjeta de crédito, algo muy seguro. Y también ya usted tiene comprobante que pagó. Si necesita más información acerca de las reglas de estacionamiento, pueden marcar al 414-286
Thank you and have a great day.
2489 o pueden ir al sitio
Thank
de
you, Claudia, for that very
red.gov.
important information.
Gracias y que tengan
I
buen día.
also just want to take a second to say thank you to those who have said hello or who liked our
Gracias,
page
Clary, por la
or liked our video. So we've got Diana, Jessica, and
También
Yvette
quiero dar
Torres
las
just said hi to her
gracias a
mom.
los que nos
And
saludaron,
she says thanks
que
for
les
the info.
gustaron
Hey,
el
Jeanette.
video. Jessica,
Nice to see you on
Diana,
here.
Jeanette saludó a su mamá.
And I just want to remind you all what's to come this
Y
week.
dice gracias por la
So
información.
tomorrow we're going to have
Hola,
Dr.
Jeanette,
Arana with
gusto en
us
verte.
from the 16th Street Health Clinic. Wednesday,
También un
Nelson Soler will be
recordatorio de lo
with
que
us.
viene esta semana.
Thursday, Dr.
Mañana,
Jeanette
la
Kualik.
doctora Arana
And Friday,
de la
Jesus
clínica
Salas
de la
and
calle
Carmen
16.
Cabrera. So you're
Miércoles,
not going to want to
Nelson
miss any of
Soler.
these days. Please
Jueves,
tune in if
doctora
you are
Jeanette
able or
Kualik.
watch
Y
the videos
viernes,
afterwards if you
Jesús
can't be with
Salas
us
y Carmen
right
Cabrera.
at
Así que
3.
no quieren
And
faltar.
just much love to everybody out there.
Porque
Solidarity to the protesters that are
si
still
no
out
pueden estar
here
con
making it
nosotros, ya
work.
saben que pueden ver los videos
And
después.
much
Mucho
love and
amor a
prayers to those
todos.
who have been
Estamos con
affected
todos
by
que están
COVID-19,
protestando,
whether it's sickness or
a todos
loss.
que están luchando,
You
y
are
mucho
all in
amor
our
y
thoughts and
oraciones
prayers.
para los que han
So I
sido
will leave you
afectados
with
por
a video
coronavirus.
thanking you all and our funders.
Hello, viewers.
Todos
My name is
están en
Carlos,
nuestras
and I'm the data and
oraciones,
canvassing
así que los
coordinator
voy
for
a
SOC.
dejar con un
We would like to
video de
thank everyone for
gracias a
supporting
ustedes
3
y los
o'clock
patronizadores.
with SOC live show
Hola a
and for
todos,
completing
soy
our SOC
Carlos,
survey.
coordinador
In
de data
addition to
para
thanking
SAC.
our residents for
Queremos
tuning
dar
in
todos las
and
gracias por
sharing
haber
our show, we
apoyado
would
el
like to
programa
also
en vivo de
thank the
3
following
Punto con SAC.
sponsors.
Aparte de
Wisconsin
dar
Voices,
gracias a los residentes,
Community Development Block Grant,
también queremos
Neo
dar
Philanthropy
gracias
State
a los siguientes
Infrastructure Fund,
patronizadores.
Movement
Wisconsin
Voter
Voices,
Project,
Community Development
Catholic
Block
Campaign for
Grant,
Human Development,
Neo Philanthropy State
Zilber
Infrastructure
Foundation,
Fund,
City of
Movement
Milwaukee
Voter Project,
Office of Violence Prevention,
Catholic
Tides
Campaign for Human
Foundation,
Development,
Employ
Zilber
Milwaukee,
Foundation,
and all of the
City of
faithful
Milwaukee Office of
individuals who
Violence
support SOC
Prevention,
through their
Tides
personal
Foundation,
donations. Thank you.
Employ Milwaukee. Y por todos los individuales fieles cuales apoyaron a SAC por sus donaciones personales. Gracias.